we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Off the RPO, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right?
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Smith.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
He wants it all. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
I love the aggressive nature in the play column there. The opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down. Obviously, you just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the move, it's Lacy. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels are on the move.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go.
There he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. At the 35, he's got more. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Diggs. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Hang on, Sloopy! The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. These corners backing off a bit. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out Outside the pocket, lets it go. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, he started rolling to his right. Because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Buying some time. Firing to the right, complete. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd hope to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the 3rd down, aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense.
Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He'll run it again.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The defense calls a timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll leave it with him. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to pass. Under fire. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off play action on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They'll run play action. He rifles one deep down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Jackson. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. There he goes! The tag! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bowl up. Nice job on first down, stopping. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Well, a short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's third and goal and third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Might as well stick with him. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense? Right